Hey guys, it's Dylan Ross and welcome back to D.R.A.W. On today's episode, we're going to be learning 3 different warm-up techniques to help get our brain, our hands, and our eyes all working on the same page. If you're ever in that spot where you don't know what to draw or you need some inspiration, go through one of these techniques and I guarantee you'll start having a little creative juices coming. But anyway, just grab a pen or paper, pencil. This is very basic stuff and let's get started. Alright guys, I'm pretty much ready to get started. I'm going to put in the description a link to some products on Amazon if you want the same stuff I have, but no worries, pretty much anything will work with this. And we're just trying to have fun, and this is going to be pretty easy stuff. So let's see what we get. And so what we do is we start anywhere on the paper, is I just do a line. Alright, and then so what I do is I just try to follow this line without touching it. And it's okay if you have to pick up your pencil or whatever. I'm using a pen. The main thing is you just do not want to touch that line. And so then we'll do another one. And this is just for no reason other than just to get you ready to maybe do some really close lines. And you want them to be about the same distance apart, but they never do. I mean, you're going to have these little bubbles in there. Oh, almost touched. You can see I've already done about 5 or 6 now, and so what I might do is just to do this now and then meet back up with these guys. And so I can bring these all down as well, and then once from here my next ones are going to do the same thing. And these are just great ways to just doodle, get creative, let your brain loose. See, that is so close to touching, but not touching. And so what I do is I just do a line. You don't want to touch. Okay, so then we'll just keep on doing a few of these. But what's really cool is once you've done, you know, probably 100 lines on this thing, you're actually going to have a pretty cool little piece of art. But like by doing some curves, some slopes, some stuff like this, it's going to just train your hand a little bit and get you ready to paint or to do fine line drawings or illustrations or whatever you might be doing. Once you're done here, you can come in and fill this in. Just as long as you want, you know, just play with it. This is just a way to warm up. This is nothing, this shouldn't be a chore. This shouldn't be stressing you out. This is just a way to warm up. So you can kind of see, this is kind of what we got once we've done a few of these. And you can kind of take it as far as you want to go. Maybe even do something like this, connect these. But yeah, just have fun with that. This is just making lines, you know, it's pretty easy. So let's move on to the next one. Just taking our marker or pen or whatever, even a pencil, and just doing a bunch of diagonal lines. And so we're just going to do as many as I can like this, and I'm trying to like make some sort of shape, you know, have the edges somewhat meet. And I'm getting like further and further apart, and then I'm going to bring them closer and closer together. So something a little bit like that. Alright, this is pretty similar in the last one in the fact you're just training your hand to do spatial differences and just a solid line. With this one, we want to keep the paper right where it is, but we're also wanting to find one nice like stroke pattern here. So we're wanting to just keep these somewhat straight. I ran out of room there. But like that. And so this is just another way of playing with, you might see some perspective going in there or something, but it's just a way to warm up. Alright, this is our third one, and this one's pretty cool. This is a way to kind of train your hand to do the same thing as far as moving around, making shapes. And so what we'll do is we'll start off with just a dot. And what I'll do is I'm just trying to make lines come out of that, like explode out of this thing. And you can try to make them all evenly spaced out or whatever. But this is a way to help, again, help you get your hand to where you're making these adjustments. Because you're gonna want to turn the paper, or you're gonna want to like contort your whole body, and you just don't need to. And so you can come back in and add as many of these lines. But you can see some of them, like this one, this line here, it's just not perfect because it's kind of a weird angle I'm trying to do. But that's what this is about. This is about just getting loose. If you do probably 15 of these things in a row, the last few will be way better than the first ones. And then another way you can add to this is just by doing, like, I like to do squares. And so I'll just find a line, bring it down to another point, and then just bring it over. And then find that square in here, because there's almost always one, so that's pretty close. So I'll find that line there, bring it over to that point, probably going to go up to here. Let's just bring it over. So this is just a way to kind of get you going, get some spatial awareness going, and just to have fun. You can do circles if you want to. But I like to kind of, once you get a few of these in there, go ahead and start doing a ton of them. And this may be my favorite way. I really enjoy doing these. These are almost like little pieces of psychedelic art. It's like a spider's web or something. And you just want to take it until you get to that, you know, that next line. So boom. So about to run out of real estate on this one. It's a little wonky one, but that's alright. But see, now I feel like I'm ready to draw. Like I want to start drawing something because I'm loose. I've done circles and lines and squares and got to be creative already. Now it's flowing. I want to start working. And so that's kind of the objective here. Is you just want to get those creative juices flowing, and you want to get your hand just loose. You want to start getting a feel for the marker, the pencil, paper, all that stuff. All right, guys. So yeah, that's 3 little warm-ups you can use, like whenever you're doing anything, whenever you're bored, if you just want to sketch or doodle or whatever. If you got anything out of this video, just give me a like and a follow. That way you can get notifications when I post a new video. And we're going to be adding videos all the time the next few months. I'm live on Facebook and Twitch on Tuesdays. You can hop in there, see what I'm currently working on. You know, hang out, ask me questions, whatever you want to do. But yeah, until next time, guys, keep creating.